Hey guys, it's your boy Lucas, and I'm back with yet another banger. Alright, so celebrating the holidays, and with the holidays in mind and everything. Today, I'm going to make cranberry sauce. Yes, you heard me right, cranberry sauce. Now, arguably this is the best dish in the Thanksgiving food tier list, but I don't believe that. Let's start. Let's start. You're going to need, of course, cranberries. That's like the ultimate need for this dish. If you don't have anything else, make sure you get cranberries. And you're going to need orange juice. And you're going to need sugar. Now, the sugar, I haven't really gotten it right for this recipe. So I'm going to start off with 1 cup. And if we need more, I'm going to put more in there by cup. So y'all know exactly what's going in it. And you can replicate it at home. So what I'm going to add to this dish to make it my own is cinnamon. Beautiful cinnamon. Now I wanted to get whole cinnamon, but we're out. And nutmeg. I wanted to get whole nutmeg, but we were out again. And I have in here some allspice berries, dry allspice berries, and some cloves. This is going to add flavor to the dish. I have 4 allspice berries in here and 5 cloves. Also, a knob of ginger. I'm not sure if the ginger is going to do good by this dish, but we shall see, won't we? Alright, so now that we have all that stuff out of the way, I'm just going to grind my whole seasonings. See, so mixed up. Oh, it smells amazing. And I'm going to mince this ginger, and I'm going to take the nutmeg and the cinnamon, and I'm going to put them in a bowl with the rest of my seasonings, and we're going to go from there. And as far as the cinnamon and nutmeg go, I'm going to add, let's say, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and a ½ teaspoon of the nutmeg. Alright, this right here smells like the holidays in a bowl. I wish y'all could smell the aroma right now. It's just filling up the whole entire kitchen. Alright, now we're going to move on to the cranberries. Now we're going to wash these, and I found a very interesting way to wash them and sift through them to make sure that I'm not getting a mouthful of bad cranberries. Alright, I'll meet y'all, I guess, on the stove. Alright, y'all. Y'all might not recognize this, but this is, in fact, my stove. And, hey, what is a pot of government water doing here? So, what we're going to do is, we're going to take our precious little cranberries, and we're going to take them out of the bag, and we're going to submerge them in the water. And allegedly, so I've heard on the internet, the cranberries that float are the good ones. So we're going to do that, and we'll see what happens. Ooh, look, the cranberries in there all glistening and such. Alright, so if we pull back the curtains of cranberries, you can see that none are at the bottom, which is very interesting, because I see some very bad cranberries. See how squishy this is? Interesting. Well, I'm going to trust my judgment, and I'm going to take all of the cranberries that I don't want in my mouth out. Alright, see y'all then. Alright guys, this bag was pristine. I only found 20 bad ones. Yes, I counted. And now we'll move on to the next bag. I was really expecting the cranberries to be dirtier. I mean, this water is just a little bit darker, but it's not really that changed. Alright, so let's pour the next bag in. these do feel pretty good, except for like a couple odd ones out. Next load. Now to dump this water out. Alright guys, so in this pot is 1 cup of orange juice on medium heat, and when we see bubbles around the perimeter, we're going to put our beautiful spices in, because the last thing we want to do is rush this process. Alright, see you then. Note to self, hot orange juice is not as tasty as hot apple cider. Alright, now let's get to cooking. So, as one can see, little bubbles are forming along here. So, we're going to add our seasonings. Just like that. And we're going to start with a spatula. As you can see, smells amazing already. And we're going to let this reduce a little bit until the orange juice gets darker in color. Alright, see y'all then. Alright, dear viewers, we are already getting raving reviews. After tasting this orangey holiday, my mother has said, and I quote, "It tastes like Christmas," which means that it's time to move on to our next phase, which is adding the cranberries. So, I'm going to add them little by little. I'm just going to get them acquainted with the orange juice. It smells delicious. Now, boom, we're going to add the rest of the cranberries. And just like that, the cranberries are already popping. Like, already popping. That's crazy. So, now, we're going to add our cup of sugar. 1 cup, that's it. What that's going to do is it's going to make it sweeter. Now, this may look like a lot of sugar, but cranberries are an incredibly sour fruit. Well, they aren't really that sour. People just like to say that they're sour to justify adding this much sugar to a dish. And we're not going to add any water yet. Let's see. Once the sugar is all fully incorporated into it, it's going to be even tastier. Smells like cranberries and sugar. Alright, so we're not going to add any water. We're just going to leave this like this for 5 minutes. And then we're going to go check in on it and see what's up. As you can see, with only 5 minutes and a little bit of coercion, it's already beginning to change form. Now, ladies and gentlemen, during the course of this 5 minutes, I did not add any water whatsoever. So now that the sugar's in play, and every player is in place, it's starting to get a little thick. And so, what that's going to do is, if left untended to, the sugar is going to act crazy, and it's going to do weird stuff, alright? So, I'm adding around 250 milliliters of water, just to calm everything down, and appease the beasts. Beautiful. I took the liberty of adding approximately 250 more milliliters of water, making a total of 500 milliliters being added unto this, which is basically just 1 water bottle. Alright, we're going to let this cook for 10 minutes. We're going to check on it again, see what it needs, then after that let it rest, not let it rest, let it cook for 10 more minutes, and see what it needs, and let it cook for 10 more minutes and see what it needs, so on and so forth until it's stable. Alright, see you in 10. It seems I have underestimated the cunning of these berries. After approximately 5 minutes, they were seen boiling over. But thankfully, they haven't burned. So, just as a precaution, I'm going to put 500 more milliliters of water into the container, into the pot. And I'm going to watch these berries, because if given a chance, they will rebel. Alright, I come bearing gifts. $500 milliliters of water, and these berries won't be causing any more trouble. Till the next 5 minutes. Alright, moment of truth. Time for a taste test. Looks very watered down, but that's to be expected because I put like, what, 1,000 milliliters in there so far? I think so. Wait, hold up. That has the beginnings of a very pleasant flavor. I feel like it needs like a half cup more sugar and like 30 minutes on the fire, and it'll be like great. Alright, let me put those things in there. The sugar has already made the difference. Now we're going to wait for 30 minutes and check in on it. Alright, now after approximately 20 minutes of it being on medium, I'm going to turn it down to about low. A little bit above low, but it's basically just low. And I'm going to let this boil for another like 20 minutes, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, see y'all then. Alright y'all, it's been approximately 30 minutes since we last checked in, and during that time I killed the heat on the cranberries and just letting them rest right now. And what this is going to do is it's going to activate the pectin that's inside the cranberries, and it's going to gelatinize even more, and so it's going to become more like a jelly. You know, I might blend it because it's a little bit coarse, as you can see, but hey, it's part of its character. Alright guys, I might have underestimated the time that this takes to gelatinize, so I'm going to transfer this to some sort of baking pan, and I'm going to leave it in the refrigerator overnight. This is the end of the video because there's no more cooking to be covered. This is all just waiting. So, hope you all enjoyed. I used in total 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of orange juice, 2 packages of cranberries, and 1,000 milliliters of water. Hope that you make this recipe. Hope it does good by you. If you want to alter it in any way, that's totally fine. I know my aunt likes her cranberry sauce a little bit sweet. I know my mom likes hers a little bit tart. I like mine a little bit in the middle. So, you know, adjust it to your liking. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.